Hey Jeremy, this is Brian Taylor Insland Chevrolet Sandpoint, Idaho here. Going to shoot a little walk around for you on the 2005 Yukon XL. Per your request, I'm going to try to point out anything that I think you should know about before considering making a trip over or possibly putting a deposit down to secure this vehicle. Um, I've walked around this thing 2 or 3 times, and it's really there. The stuff that I'm going to point out to you is about as minor as you could consider. Um, and then give you a really good shot of the wheels, tires, whatever else I can do to show you kind of the condition of the undercarriage to make sure it's satisfactory as far as lack of corrosion or anything like that due to any chemicals or salt or whatever gets put on the roads out here to keep the snow down in the winter. So without further ado, I'm just going to start walking around the exterior and kind of point out anything I think you should see. And generally I'll start right here on the front because one of the most common things is you will see your rock chips, anything of that nature from going down the road. Bear with me, we are in the midst of in-between rain showers here, so I'm going to try to point these things out through the water on here as best as I can. Some of this stuff I don't even know if the video will make out very well. You do have some like minor scuffing right there. It could have, something that is probably I don't know, a trash can or, I mean, just very, very, very minor. Speaking on the rock chips, though, I mean, about as extreme as you get is right here. And a couple spots, and that is by far the biggest one that's on the hood here. One or two little spots there in the bumper cover, but all in all, again, 2005 model year, 11 years old, it's holding its own pretty well. As I work my way around, I'm going to go ahead and take a shot here. So, I'm reading anywhere between 6 and 6.5 millimeters on the tire. This particular Cooper Discover AT3 probably started out with about 10 millimeters of rubber on it, so like I said on the phone, you're probably 50 to 60% on them as far as what you got left on the tires. So depending on how much you drive, where you drive, you should have a little while left on them. Moving down the edge or the side panels, really not much to show you or go through as far as the paint's concerned. I could go through and I could show you the tire tread wear indicator on all 4 tires, but they really, I mean, they all have worn about the same. They were properly rotated, it would appear. So we'll get in and see if you can get anything as far as there's some light surface rust as far as the frame and everything else is concerned, but nothing abnormal and nothing over the top for this area. There is a little slight magnesium chloride staining on this wheel, just due to keeping the roads clear in the winter. The condition of the hitch and the 7-pin connector is just outstanding. Very clean back panel. And I did test this earlier. Obviously all the buttons and gadgets work back here for getting inside the back of it. And I will move inside the cab here in just a couple minutes. But again, it's the same story on this side as far as condition of paint. There's no egregious scratches or anything that jumps out at me. Maybe possibly a little nick down there. But I mean, I'm getting pretty picky about the stuff that I'm showing you. There is a little bit more of the magnesium chloride here on the back wheel as well. I'll show you that front one too. Lastly, it's harder to tell, but I don't really see anything on the windshield that's concerning. So a pretty good rundown of the exterior of the vehicle. I'm going to pop my head inside real quick just so you can see the condition of the carpets and seats. With this generation of vehicle, you have these nice big plush comfortable seats. You do tend to see a little wear on the seat bolster here from sliding in and out of it, but it's never been something that's broken through. So just lift up in there. Mats were always in there. The carpet's in really nice shape. Open up the back here, just so you can see the seat. It is, yeah, you can take what you want from the pictures that you saw on Craigslist, or if you made your way to our website, they're a pretty good representation of the condition. I can poke up here to the headliner and see that nothing got thrown up there. It was never brought up, but it's very obvious that this was not a smoker vehicle either. I mean, there's no odor in here whatsoever, whether it's smoke or pets or anything else of that nature. See up here. Fold the seat down so you can see the back here, the third row. Come around the back and show you the cargo area here. So you do have the mat that covers the back area. There's a tiny little bit of discoloration right there just along the edge. That's about all that jumps out to me as far as the carpet is concerned. You know, the spots like this are where you could start finding your any corrosion that'd be coming through rust, and I just don't see anything on this rig. So just to go over some of the features as well, you do have the adjustable foot pedals. There's the controls for your heated seats in the front row there, as well as memory seating. You do have good Bose audio, push button 4-wheel drive, steering wheel radio controls and information controls. Fog lamps down there. About the biggest thing to point out there would be the wear on the power button and the volume button for the stereo. Do have a six disc changer in there. Last thing I'm going to do is just pop the hood real quick, show you inside the engine compartment so you can see what's going on under there. Now, obviously we do have these things professionally detailed when we take them in, but there's just some stuff that if you start looking in here, the aluminum and cast iron pieces are generally the ones that would start showing any kind of surface rust. And we're just really, really clean in here. Anyway, I hope I've helped you out a little bit there, Jeremy, and if you have any questions for me, obviously I'm going to follow up and see if there's anything that I can do for you or anything else I can answer. You'll know where to find me. Again, this is Brian Jacobs, Taylor & Son Chevrolet, Sandpoint, Idaho. You can get us back here at 208-263-2138. I appreciate your time. Thank you.